Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, November 23rd, our word of the day is COWER. C-O-W-E-R. COWER. COWER is a 5-letter word and a verb. Remember, verbs are words that show action, occurrence, or state of being. Cower means to lower your head or body in fear, often while moving backwards. In other words, crouch down in fear. To cower is to shrink in fear. Whether they live in the country or city, any mouse will cower when a huge, hungry cat approaches. When you cower, you're not just afraid. You're so terrified that your whole body cringes, crouches, and shrinks in on itself to hide from the source of your fear. Victims of a school bully might cower whenever he comes near, and a law-breaking peasant might cower when brought before a cruel king. Although a coward might cower in fear, the two words aren't related. Cower is a verb that means to crouch down in fear or to shrink away from something threatening. It is a word that is often used to describe the behavior of animals or people who are afraid or intimidated by something. If you are looking to use the word cower in a sentence, there are a few tips that can help you to do so effectively. Here are some suggestions. Use descriptive language. When using the word cower, it's helpful to include descriptive language that helps to paint a picture of the situation. For example, you might say the dog cowered in the corner, whimpering softly, or she cowered behind the sofa, trying to avoid the angry man's gaze. Consider the context. The word cower is often used in situations where there is a perceived threat or danger. When using the word, it is important to consider the context and make sure that it is appropriate. For example, you might say the child cowered in fear as the thunderstorm raged outside, but it would not be appropriate to say the child cowered in fear as she opened her birthday presents. Use it sparingly. While the word cower can be a powerful way to describe fear or intimidation, it is important to use it sparingly. Overusing the word can make your writing seem repetitive or melodramatic. Instead, try to find other ways to describe fear or intimidation, such as trembling with fear or shaking with terror. Use it in dialogue. One effective way to use the word cower is in dialogue. For example, you might have a character say, "Don't cower like a frightened rabbit, stand up and face your fears." This can help to add depth and realism to your characters and make your sentences more engaging. Vary your sentence structure. When using the word cower, it's easy to fall into a pattern of using the same sentence structure repeatedly. To avoid this, try to vary your sentence structure and use the word in different ways. For example, you might say the cat cowered under the bed, its eyes wide with fear, or he cowered in the face of the bully's threats, unable to stand up for himself. In conclusion, the word cower is a powerful way to describe fear or intimidation in your sentences. By following these tips, you can use the word effectively and add depth and realism to your characters and situations. Remember to use the word sparingly, consider the context, and vary your sentence structure to keep your conversations fresh and engaging. Similar words include cringe, shrink, crouch, recoil, flinch, pull back, back away, draw back, shudder, shiver, tremble, shake, quake, grovel, blench. Examples of sentences using cower are: stop cowering. I'm not going to hit you. When he was afraid, the little puppy would crouch down and cower in fear. The burglar scared me so badly that all I could do was cower in the bedroom closet. Even though my son was terrified, he refused to cower in front of the school bully. Deborah's cruel husband seemed to take pleasure in making her cower in fear. During the tornado drill, the teacher told us to cower in the hall with our hands over our heads. Make sure to save this new word, cower, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learnt something new. Remember, Practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!